Hello, and welcome to a Sketchy Wednesday. Excuse me. I assure you it was worse yesterday. Maybe. I don't know. Of course, today could be all the dust and stuff that I got in my lungs from the mowing, because that's always fun. But yeah, Sketchy Wednesday this week instead of a Sketchy Tuesday. Sorry, I was not feeling... I was feeling alright, I guess, yesterday, but it's like, I watched my stories, I ate my food, and I'm like, I should probably just go on to bed. Rest up, rest is best. But it was one of those, like, I was fine for most of the time, but like, hitting toward the end of Parks and Rec, and like, my nose just would not stop running. Like, I basically got home, rolled up to, well, at first it was just one. I just rolled up one, Kleenex and just shoved it in my nose because it just wouldn't stop running. And then by the end of the day, I was like, I had both. when I went to lay down and go to bed, I just shoved, rolled up to. Of course, I was blowing my nose too, but I rolled up and shoved them in there so I looked like kind of a walrus, something like that. I don't know. So yeah, I was kind of, and then like last night, oh my god, it was a struggle. I was a first class passenger on the struggle bus. That was for sure, because it was like, oh my god, I could like barely move, and I was in like a allergy fog, and it was not pretty, but I survived. I made it through, and I made it through Parks and Rec. I was already feeling better by then, because I accidentally fell asleep on lunch last night, and Emily had to come in there. She's like, Jason, it's 4 o'clock. And I was like, oh shit, sorry. Because I had passed out after lunch. I was just sitting there and dozed off at the table. So I've gotten some rest, I've gotten some more rest, and I've gotten some more rest. So it's like 4 p.m. now. So I thought, but sorry, that is why yesterday the sketch did not happen, because of that shit. So exciting times of Vernon Gruber, whatever the fuck, I don't know what I'm saying. Whoa, I got way ahead of myself now. There are nothing on that page. Okay. Day 5. We're on day 5. Week 5, however you want to look at it. I don't know. A part of your neighborhood where you've been hanging out a lot. A part of your neighborhood. These are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? Was that Sesame Street, or was that Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? It could have been Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Maybe. We had the fish tank. He went and fed the fish. I don't know. Things in my brain somewhere. A part of my neighborhood where you've been hanging out a lot. I feel like this is an easy one. Hold on. Motherfucker! I just dropped all the... I just dropped all the markers. Ah, shit. Free feed pics. Oh, but luckily they're all on this little strip, so they didn't all just fall everywhere. Motherfucker. Wow, you really can't fucking see that. Damn. I was trying to decide if I wanted to add any more to it, or just leave it like this. Okay, are you ready to see where I spend a lot of my time? I feel like this is true for a lot of people. Maybe not so much. If you don't hang out at this spot often, you hang out at something similar. Or you just order shit on Amazon. I don't know. But yes, I regularly hang out at Walmart. It's just... You do a lot of shopping there, When Mom and I are on vacations, it's a good stop, good place to stop and take a piss, you know. They're very convenient. They're everywhere. There's sometimes in small towns we'll find very tiny Walmarts. At first, I just had the building and the Spark, because it's the Spark right now, not the smiley guy. But then I decided to write Walmart on the top and add some doors, because, you know, they ain't going to make no money if they don't let people in the shop. You gotta have the doors. But, yes, and it might be that I spend, you know, 40-ish hours a week at a spot similar to this. So, yay. But yeah, like, everybody goes shopping. Everybody, you know, it might be more like Target. Are there really any other, like, big chains anymore? Other than Walmart and Target? Like, Kmart died, as far as I know. I don't think there's any Kmarts anymore. Mom and I were watching a video while she was here this weekend, and it was talking about, you know, like, retail places that aren't here anymore, and one of them was Venture. I don't remember ever getting to go into a Venture, but I remember there being one in the city, because I remember the black and white, you know, stripes across the front of the building. So Venture is one of those places that's always been in my head. Is there any competition for Walmart and Target other than Amazon? Of course, you get anything you need at Amazon shipped directly to you. But as far as, like, big, you know, physical box stores, however you want to say it, I mean, there's Ollie's. They have Ollie's now. That's supposed to be more like a discount surplus kind of store. Not always the best deals. Not always the best deals, depending. But yeah, I don't know. Walmart and Target might be the only two, really. I mean, I know you got things like Marshall's, you know, but they don't really deal in, like, I mean, I guess they do. They don't have, like home goods, or, I mean, you know, they, you know, have, like, decorative stuff and blankets and stuff, but not, like, you know, pharmacy or, you know, deodorant, toothpaste, that kind of thing. I guess maybe Walgreens is kind of because they got a little bit of everything. But they're usually smaller stores. They don't have clothes. Well, maybe they do sometimes. Not much. Like a big box retailer. Walmart and Target might be the only two left, really, to battle it out for supremacy. But I don't know. But so I feel like a lot of people, you know, spend a lot of time in similar places. Yeah. I know I certainly fucking do. So, yay. But hey, now that we've got our sketch for the week, that's one less day you have to wait for the question of the week. That'll be coming up, you know, on Friday, unless I push it back to Saturday. There shouldn't be a reason I do, but we'll see. You never know. Who knows? I don't know. It's the future. But anyway, other than that, go have a good one, and I shall see you for when I see you.